It seems like you really want to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube faster. If you do, you clicked on the right video. If you don't even know how to solve one, I'll have the link in the description for part 1. Let's get started. What we're going to be learning today is called full PLL. This is the PLL step whenever you get to this, and this is unsolved. So you would usually do that and then do a U-perm, but instead of doing that, you can learn one algorithm and it'll finish the cube, which makes your solves a lot faster and you can cut down 5 to 10 whole seconds off your solve. I'm going to start teaching you the algorithms right now. So the first one is called an A-perm, where there's headlights here. You can see the better headlights here. And then there is this big block right next to the headlights. So if there's this big block, keep the big block on the left and the headlights in the back. And then if you know commutators, you can just take that piece out, U2, put that piece in, U prime, that piece in, put that piece in. Fast. Next algorithm. So this A-perm is where if you keep the block on the left, which you always want to do, and the headlights are on the right, not the back, you just take this piece out, and instead of doing U2 and putting it in there, you need to put the piece in there. And then put that piece in there, U2, put that piece in there. There we go. The next case is called an F-perm. You should just memorize how it looks. It's just like a solved bar, and with just like lots of mixed up random colors. If you really want to memorize it, these two and these two are matching, and this one and that one's matching. So if you get this case, make sure you keep the line right here on the left, and you would do, and then that. One more time. So it's just R prime, U prime, F prime, then T perm if you know how to do a T perm. But then don't finish it, and then insert that pair. Fast is like this. If you don't know how to do a T perm, watch this next one and I'll show you how to do one. So this is a T perm where headlights, it's not a full block, but it's just two colors, and this needs to swap with that. And this edge piece needs to swap with that one. You keep the headlights on the left if you get this, and you do right-hand algorithm, R prime, F, R2, U prime, R prime, U prime. Then take this pair back out and put it over here, and then F. So fast it would look like that. So next one is a pretty easy case. You may know this from the beginner one. It's where there's a line that's solved. Keep it in the back. It's where this piece needs to come over here. This piece needs to come over here. You just do M2. It's a pretty simple algorithm. Fast. And then the next algorithm is the same one, but this, instead of going to here, this needs to come to here. Then you just do the same algorithm, but the U's are U primes. Pretty easy. Now there's an H perm where this piece needs to come over here, this piece needs to come over here. M2, U, M2, U2, M2, U, M2. Pretty easy algorithm, fast. And then there's a Z perm. A Z perm is where these two need to swap and these two need to swap. Make sure you keep the ones that need to swap right here, not right here, because if we swap these two, it wouldn't work. So make sure like that. And then you do that, 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 but not like the H from, instead of doing U2 here, you just do U, and then just one M, U2, M2, or M2, then U2, U2. Again, it would be there we go. Next algorithm now. This is the worst case you could possibly ever get. It's really bad. So make sure you line up all these center pieces, and it's where this piece needs to come over here, this piece needs to come over here. So you do it by, it's just like the A-perms. You take that piece out, this piece needs to go back here, put this piece in, put that piece in here, but then there's no more yellow out, so then you just do U prime, take this one out like that, put it in the right spot, put this one over there. There you go. The worst case is out of the way. So this case is just like the T-perm, but instead of headlights and this matching and this matching, it's just headlights and this matching. So put the headlights in the left, and if the front part's matching, not this back part, then you do this. It's like the right-hand algorithm, or you can just think of it as taking out this pair, like that, and doing an F move to put it in this slot, then R, then you want to bring it over here, so U2, R prime, then undo that U2, sledgehammer. If you don't know what a sledgehammer is, it's, okay, then it's, you want to bring this pair over here, then just insert this pair from here. There we go. So again, fast. There we go, next one. So now, this is just like the last one, but we have the headlights here, keep them always on the left, or for this set, and then the front isn't matching, but the back is matching. So whenever this happens, you want to keep the headlights in the front of you. So these two, and then that. Then R prime, U2, R, right? U2, undo that U2. Then RF, right-hand algorithm. Then R prime, FR. Fast, slow again. Next algorithm. Okay, so we have headlights here. It's still headlights, but that's just solved. So we have a so you're always going to have a solved face. And then right here's matching, and back there is not matching, but there's like big blocks everywhere on the cube, like that. If that's the case, keep the one that's the whole line in front of you. Do this, R prime, U, then take out this one and put this pair into this back slot back here, so U2, then bring it down, then put this pair into this slot. And if you don't know what a slot is, I'll have a F2L tutorial coming out so you can learn. Then take out this pair, U2, put that one in, put that back. So fast, slow, okay. Okay, so this one is one of the best cases you could possibly have. It's really nice. So it's where it's like the same thing, but the big blocks is on the back, but there's big blocks everywhere. So this one, take that pair out, F, then right-hand algorithm, FR, R2, U, R. Fast, Wait, hold on, that was an R prime. Slow again. Fast. Okay, so now, this one, big block right here. These two corners are opposite, like that. And then there's just like a whole lot of stuff going on over here. So like that needs to get swapped with that. And these corners need to be swapped. So you just recognize it by this big block and these opposite. So you keep the big block on the left and do R prime, wide F. Then if you know the soon case or the fish case, you would do that. If not, I'll make a video on it soon. Then U, then undo that front F move, then right hand algorithm, R. There you go, pretty easy. Okay, so now this is a V perm. So now instead of a big block, it's a small block, and these two pieces are matching. You want to keep the small piece surrounded by these opposite colors in the front right. Then you do this algorithm, front, insert this pair in here, U, bring this pair back out there, F. Then you may know this full well, if not, it's right hand algorithm, sledgehammer. So fast it's slow. Okay, so now this is a really bad case also. It's where there's blocks, blocks, blocks all over the cube. But these are when the blocks are on the right. See, if you wrote blocks here, rotate, blocks here on the right, blocks there on the right. So this is how you do the algorithm. So you take this pair out, move it over here. Then you do the J perm that I taught you. Then U2, insert that pair. So fast. Like that. So now when all the blocks are on the left, like block on the left, block on the left, block on the left, block on the left, you just do it with your right hand. So left hand. Take out the pair there. Back. Then J perm with your left hand, U2, insert the pair. There we go. Okay, so now we're coming to the hardest algorithms to learn. They're really tricky to learn, but if you keep practicing, you'll get them. So now this one is where the headlights are on the left. Keep them on the left always. And if they're not on the left, just do like a move to get them on the left. And then instead of them being here, so they're like touching the headlights, they're over here and they're not touching the headlights. So it's like kind of like the A perm, but this piece, but it's not a big block. It's just a small block. You always keep the headlights on the left. And then, so you go R2, U, RU, then bring that down even more. U, bring it up, U, R2, then move like that layer and that layer at the same time, like that, and insert this pseudo block, that it's pretty advanced, so you probably don't know what that is, into back here, like that. Again. Fast. Next algorithm. Okay, so now this one, for this set, there's only one algorithm that you don't keep the headlights on the left, but for this algorithm, you do keep them on the left, so left. And then the last case, we had these matching here, but now these are matching on the right. Make sure they're matching on the right, not matching here. If they're matching here, that's a different algorithm, but if they're matching on the right side, then this is the algorithm that I'm going to teach you. So, like that, and then, so take out the pair in the back, then move both of the layers this way, so that, then R2, U, bring that down even more, you, bring it up, you, bring it up even more, you, bring it all down into there. So, again. If you want to practice this case, just use the G prim that I just taught you, and it'll set it up to this one. So then if you do this one that I just taught you, I'll set it up to this one. Okay? So the next case is where you have the headlights, but instead of these two matching, it's these two matching. So whenever you get this, you start off with a U2, so the headlights are on the right, and then do that, so then take out the pair in the back. It's just the same thing mirrored. Take out the pair, then move everything that way, up, down, that way, up, again, fast. There we go. So now it's where you have the headlights on the left. This is the last case, and you'll be really good. You should just practice, and you're going to be really good. So headlights here, but the block is all the way in the back right. So to do this, you do U2, then R2, F2, R, U2, R, U2, R prime, F, right hand algorithm, R, F, R2. Again. Sorry. Fast. Here. So, back there, U2. R from. Okay, so those are all the algorithms you need to know to be sub 15 or even sub 10. I'll have more advanced tutorials and different things I'll post later. And if you want to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube, that will be in the description. Make sure to keep practicing this and you'll slowly get faster and faster. Whenever you start this, you get slower because it takes a long time for you to recognize the algorithm. But just make sure you just keep practicing this and you'll get faster and faster. Make sure you subscribe and see you in the next one.